Hey folks, Lexi here, and welcome to 2026. It took me some time to record this video because, while I don't lack ideas, girl, I got a lot of ideas. While I don't lack ideas, I kind of wanted to branch out um, and really wanted to think about the direction I want to take my channel in. What am I trying to convey here? I don't want to do deck walkthroughs. I don't want to sell you anything. I don't want to do VRs where you answer the same 15 questions, just kind of repackaged. What exactly am I doing with this channel? And honestly, it kind of just came to me. I'm a commentary channel. I am going to make commentary about this little corner, this little niche that we like to find ourselves in. And of course, I'm going to be talking about decks that I love, trends that I love, trends that I dislike, because of course, I'm going to talk about trends that I dislike. Other YouTube staples, but I kind of just want to be like the TarotTube editorials section, right? These are my opinions of what's happening right now, what's going on, how we got here. And of course, eventually I will make a video. I swear it's coming. It's coming about how I personally tarot. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that should be my next video, just talking to you about how I work with tarot, how I do things, how I decide on cards, how I lay my cards out, so on and so forth. Um, anyway, here's the thing. I am aware that I do come off a little bit abrasive from time to time. I am a snarky kind of gal. I can admit that. I do promise that I am a very pleasant person most of the time. But I wanted to do something just slightly different, just a little bit different. Instead of telling you about issues that I'm having with the community, I wanted to talk about things that I absolutely love. Why I love this corner of the internet. Now, don't get me wrong. This soft Lexi, don't get used to her. Don't get used to her. I will be coming back very soon to clock the grifters because, Mama, that's what I'd like to do. Anyway, so yeah, things that I love about the community. Stick around. Okay, so the first thing I love about the TarotTube community are is are the friends, the acquaintances who became friends of mine. And I'm not talking about like, you like each other's Instagram posts, you comment on things in Discord. I'm talking about legitimate friends that have been impactful in my life. Like these people in the TarotTube community that you talk to, that you get to know, that you have and form relationships with. These are people that if it weren't for tarot, if it weren't for TarotTube, I would have had no way of getting in touch or knowing these people. And these are acquaintances that have become friends because of this community that we're involved in. Now, granted, have I lost a couple of TarotTube friends in the amount of time that I've been on TarotTube? I have, and it sucks, and I wish them no ill will. I still think about them. I still love them. I still want nothing but the best for them. Hell, they're probably not even watching this because I'm such a so and so. But anyway, um, the friends that we've made along the way, as the old saying goes, I truly do. Excuse me. I am truly grateful to TarotTube because of the friends that I've made. Heck, I'm gonna meet someone that I've been friends with for several years now in the next couple of weeks, and I'm so excited. My partner is excited, and it's just I love this community because it builds such long-lasting, really treasured friendships. Now, of course, because I am snarky and because I am such a whoever, whatever, If I've messaged you, if I've DM'd you, and because I was a nobody then, and you left me on red, girl, mama, don't try to DM me and be in my conversations now. It don't work like that. What's that old Mike Jones? Who? Mike Jones song Back Then. Back then you didn't want me. Now I'm hot. You're all on me. No, 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 no. It doesn't work like that. Keep the same energy. If I was nothing before, I'm nothing now. So don't hop in my DMs thinking that we can be besties and friends now that I have a platform and people are paying attention to me. I wanted to be your friend. Now you want to be my friend. It doesn't work like that. But again, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. But to all the people, all the friends, all the acquaintances that I've met in this community, know that I truly do treasure and love and want to, even if I only talk to you or send you like a meme every once in a while, just know that because of this community, we've had a bond. And I really do value that and appreciate that. And it's all because of TarotTube. The second point I wanted to mention was the differences in perspective, interpretations. We're talking about how you read cards. We're talking about how you use cards. We're talking about the way tarot can be such an important aspect of your life. All of these differences in perspective is so, so valuable to me. And it's something that I really do acknowledge being something that I enjoy because Lord knows, had it not been for people talking about how they read elementally, how they read numerologically, how they read Marseille in this way via or vis-a-vis directionality, or how you can utilize decans. And of course, I can read all of these things in books. I can take a workshop or pay somebody to teach me this. But, and this will go into another point that I have not too far down the list here, but all of these differences in perspective of how you utilize something that's so helpful, that's so therapeutic, not therapy, but so therapeutic in your everyday life. I value the difference in perspective. I'm not a rainbow and sunshine kind of gal, if you couldn't tell, even though Miss Dolly is up there, but who doesn't love her? So when I get a difference in perspective from somebody who is rainbows and sunshine, and it clicks and I get it, I will take that and bring it into my own wheelhouse, into my own practice. And I value that so dearly because I don't like living in an echo chamber. I don't want to do the same things that I do all the time. And I certainly don't want to watch or listen or focus on people who are doing the exact same things that I'm doing. I really want a difference in perspective, how people read, what people are reading. And again, like I said, I will be getting into how I read because I know people have been asking me about it. I'm I'm just starting this channel. I'm just getting, my footing and everything. So I'm, like I said, I probably just figured out recently that I'm a commentary channel, and that's what I'm going to focus my attention on is commentary on this community. But the fact that I can see that I cannot live in an echo chamber, I cannot do tarot. I can't watch people who do tarot the same way I do it. Although I'll be honest, I don't, or I haven't seen a lot of people do it the way I do it. Not that I'm unique or better or above or anything interesting. I just think that, I do things a little bit differently. It doesn't make it better, doesn't make it more interesting, but I value and appreciate all of the differences in taste, in reading styles, in book suggestions, all of that good stuff. So let's move on to the very next one. The third bulletin point I wanted to talk about are something that I truly, really love about this community is y'all are showing me decks that I have never ever seen before. Because while I do like to browse, while I do like to window shop, while I do like to take suggestions, the majority of my suggestions, or the majority of where I find out where the new decks are, what the hot new decks, that kind of stuff, are going to be YouTube and Instagram. And I believe it was Moonflower Moments, fabulous channel, lover channel. She had recently done a walkthrough of the pressed flower tarot, and mama, Miss Ma'am, I love I don't press flowers, I dry flowers. I've been interested in pressing flowers, but I don't know if I have the time or energy to really get into all of that. Drying flowers, super duper easy. They're everywhere. I'll see if I can't editing Lexi, take some pictures of your, oh goodness, altars with different dried flowers. So I bought the pressed flower tarot as a birthday gift to myself this year, and I typically try to buy, I only buy myself like really expensive, fancy decks for Christmas and for my birthday. So I try to buy them at least a month, if not a couple of weeks before the event. So, oh goodness, what was it? It was that Carol Herzer deck for Christmas. That was my Christmas deck to myself, and this is my birthday gift to myself. And let me tell you, and I actually ordered it on Christmas Day, believe it or not. And I think this was before I watched the Moonflower Moments walkthrough. She did a fabulous, fabulous walkthrough. And again, this is why I love the community, because had I never had that video not have popped up in my subscription feed, I never would have seen this. I think maybe someone was talking about it on Instagram. Girl, I don't know who it was. I can't remember it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And that was the end of it. I just thought, oh, that was cool. But once I saw that walkthrough, I was like, oh my God, I have to. Now, I don't remember. I don't remember if I bought it before I saw that walkthrough or after I saw that walkthrough. I really don't know. But regardless, the amount of things that you can find out, whether it be books, whether it be new tarot decks, whether it be different classes or workshops that you can take, there's so much going on. And that, of course, piggybacks off of my last thought, my last bullet point of different perspective, different ways of seeing, different ways of taroting, right? So the decks, these new books, things that I've never even heard of, never even thought of. I love this community for that, because again, I am not trying to tarot in an echo chamber. I'm trying to diversify, expand my tarot practice, if you will. All right, let's move on to the next one. Moving right along. My next point is, I love it. I love it. It is one of my favorite flippin' things to see. I want to see these roughed up decks. I want to see these decks that are used. There was that hashtag going around, hashtag VR, whatever you want to flip and call it. There was this VR going around, my disheveled decks. When I tell you, I watch dang near every single one of those. I love it. I love to see people using things that they bought. I did bring out probably my most funky, nasty used deck. I think this is the Everyday Tarot. I bought this probably when it first came out, and you can see that it is used and abused, mama. I'm not showing anything different. The way that I beat this deck up, I believe my Centennial Rider-Waite-Smith was my like learning deck, and then I got the Crow Tarot, but I didn't think that I was ready for the Crow Tarot just yet. So I got this bad boy here, and oh, why am I showing you the same dang cards? Here we go. Here's the Chariot. Why the hell not? This was perfect. This was absolutely perfect for, it wasn't Rider-Waite-Smith the colors, the lines, Pixie's artwork. It was something different, and it was small. It helped me learn how to shuffle. It's just a really, really cool deck, and you can tell that I used and abused this damn deck. I love seeing bows in decks. I love seeing chips. I love seeing character, because I'm trying to be nice, but the snark creeps out. You'll watch these monthly, all the stuff I used in Schmarch, you'll watch these videos. Oh, I've been using this deck for 2 months. I'm like, girl, I swear to God, if I looked at that deck, if I was near that deck, it smelled like fresh ink. It doesn't look like you used it at all. Granted, newer cardstock, better cardstock, things have evolved, technological advances in paper. I don't know. Some of these decks you can use and abuse and daily use multiple times a day, and they do look brand new. But at a certain point, you can see wear and tear in a deck, and that's what I love. I want to see more ugly, funky, scratched up, marred up decks, because it shows me that you're using these decks, that you bought them, and you're getting your money's worth out of it, mama, because that is what's important in the long run. Because now, again, there are some decks that I don't use, that I've never used. I have plenty of decks in this room here that I've never used. They could be for collecting purposes. They could be for a specific time or specific season that I haven't yet reached, or maybe they're just collecting dust, waiting for me to declutter, and that's fine. That's my own prerogative, right? But when I tell you, I love seeing creators with these. Please don't apologize for a bow. Please don't apologize for the chip, because it's character. These decks belong to you. They're shaped by your hands. They're shaped by your energy, and I absolutely love that. All right, let's move on. All right, we're to our second to last point here. I love this community for the free and reliable content. I can't tell you how many times I've been doing the dishes, I've been folding the laundry, I've been sweeping, and I just need something. I don't want to listen to a podcast. I don't want to listen to an audiobook. Lord knows I'm not particularly interested in listening to music at that time. I just want something that I can look at or not look at, because I don't know, 6 times out of 10 I'm not actually watching TarotTube. I'm listening to TarotTube, but I do like the option of just like, oh, they're talking about this deck. Oh, that deck. I'm folding laundry, I'm sweeping. This is free, reliable content that I know. I have my favorites. I have people that I'll put on for background noise because they have soothing voices, or they just like to chitter chat. And I like to chitter chat. Hopefully people just like, you know what, Lexi, let me throw you on, and I am going to, fill my cartridges, fill my ink pens. God, you can tell I don't know. I don't know shit about fountain pens. Whatever. But yeah, the free, reliable, and fun and earnest content. I love that about this space. All right, the very last one. Are you all ready? The very last reason I love this community. The very last reason I love TarotTube. Let's give a round of applause for all the partners who deal with us bitches, right? All the husbands, all the wives, all the boyfriends, all the girlfriends, all the non-binary glommers on. These people put up with us. They put up with our spending. They put up with our hoarding. They put up with our nonsense of talking about tarot, whether it be books, new decks, Kickstarters, whoever, whatever. Our partners in this space deserve all the flowers because they are amazing and they put up with us. I started this channel just because I felt bad for my partner. I started this I started this channel for a number of reasons, but I started this channel because I did want to talk to people about tarot, and I'm like, oh God, he's probably gonna tell me to shut the fuck up after the 7th time I complained about this particular Kickstarter, right? But these are things that you do for your partner. These are things that you do for your loved ones, because uh, I don't know shit about guitars, but when he talks about amps, when he talks about new guitars, when he talks about um, this artist that played this guitar, I will listen to him because it's something that he loves. It's something, and I want to, even though I have very limited knowledge, right? Very, very limited knowledge. I know he can play. I know he has a bunch of expensive guitars and amps and pedals and all of that good stuff. Showing your partner that you care and that you're invested in their interest is so, so important. Now, I will say this. If the partners are telling you like you're spending too much, first of all, and I'm only talking for myself here, right? It's my money. My bills are paid. Don't pocket watch, right? If I wanted to buy 17 tarot decks this week and my bills are paid, that's my business. I can do that. Now, I'm going to be the one who has to find space for it all, right? It could all be paid for, but I have to find space for it. But it's a double-sided coin, right? I'm glad that he's so supportive. And I personally don't have this problem, but I do know of other people who have this problem. Like, oh, you're spending a lot of money. And? Is it your money? If it's not your money, then don't be worried, right? I'm still saving money. I'm still paying my bills. My bills are paid, right? So let's just, the people who are offline, the people who don't have channels, the people who aren't active in Reddit or Facebook or in the comments of YouTube here, trust me, your partners know that you love tarot. Your partners are so happy when you get that new deck, or so angry when that Kickstarter, ooh, you know? So again, another round of applause for all the TarotTube partners out there, because they see a lot. They know a lot. Anyway, so yes, welcome to 2026. This is my first video. I do apologize for it being a little bit later. I typically like to upload anywhere Tuesday or Wednesday on a given week, and I would like to have a video up every week. I can't always promise that, but there was some family stuff going on, and I couldn't really help filming, scheduling conflicts and things of that nature, so I do apologize that this is late. This is going back to my free and reliable content, and I would like to be a reliable cast member here in this little niche community. Thank you so very much for watching the video today. Please let me know. Tell me, what are some things that you love about this community? You know, like I am TarotTube's newest and best hater. But I did want to switch it up. I wanted to switch it up and there are things that I love. I'm a pleasant enough person, right? But yeah, let me know things that you love about this community, and I will be back very, very soon with some more content for you guys. Bye, folks.